So we were for a while posting a new list every week to 2 weeks. These are all companies that we have gotten consumer complaints. And in order to get on the list, there had to be a lot of consumer complaints. It wasn't like one dog with diarrhea. So, one of the things that we did is we made up a survey for pet owners with sick pets to fill out. And then we went through the surveys and we asked them things like, is your pet on flea and tick chemical medications? Is it on heartworm preventative? Does your pet have any other disease problems? Diabetes, Cushing's disease, other things that we need to rule out. Was this what were the symptoms and were they associated with opening a new bag, box, or can? And so we got thousands of responses on the survey and we weeded out the ones that could have been something else. And what we found is of the reports that we got, it was about a 20% death rate in those reports. And these are all brands that people mentioned. And remember, I said we got thousands of reports. And then if we were getting a lot of reports on a food, then we would also go on third-party websites, Chewy, Amazon, Petco, wherever pet food is sold, and we would look for those one-star reviews to corroborate. And so it had to come from multiple directions in order for it to happen. And people were fine with this, and the pet store, independent pet store retailers, they're our friends and we love them. That's how I know Tammy. But they've even been giving pushback. And the reason they're giving pushback, they were real happy when we were throwing big brands under the bus that we've been trying to get people to move away from. But there's a couple of foods on here that people thought were really high end. And frankly, I used to think so too on a couple of them. And so they got really mad because now people are coming in and saying, I can't feed this anymore. It made the list. And people are mad at me, blaming me, saying that, there's no proof behind this. The only proof I have is a bunch of dead animals and a bunch of sick animals and a bunch of reports from pet parents. And I didn't start this. I didn't cause this. I'm a reporter. I'm just an honest reporter who is reporting what I'm seeing. And this is what we're seeing.